Anyways, look, check this out. Speaking of parenting, there's been this video going around the internet about a man who is bringing his child lunch. Seems like okay, right? But the catch is that he has a child by a woman with 3 other children, and I believe his is either oldest or youngest, can't decipher.
His was fed.
And so there's an issue of the woman waiting for him to come one of the days that he's coming to expose him for only bringing food for one child when she has 4. It's been an uproar. It's taken a lot of people's times, a lot of people's imagination.
Facebook's in
free
shambles.
internet. If you're paying for your internet, I mean, it's taking all your data up because this has been a topic for the past day and a half. How you feel about it?
And this is my only thing between men and women with me. Men, we deal with probability. Women deal with possibility. And that's my problem with this situation, with the Russell Wilson Sierra situation, because women aren't being realistic. Like, first you want a man to do for his child, then he can't do just for his child. But everyone's not gonna be the same. And that's what I was saying with probability. You might find a man who's gonna do that, but if he doesn't, he's not obligated to. And that's my issue with it. You know, everyone's forcing him to do something that they want him to do. You know what I'm saying? But it might not just be him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be the next guy could be like that. Like, all our expectations are all made from social media, you know what I'm saying? Like social networks, you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's not gonna be saying, you might, like somebody said, do you expect Mariah Carey to buy all of the Cannon kids food? Would you pull it for the twins? Like, you know, make it make sense. Everybody's not gonna be the same, but to put this on everybody's back, like, hey, you're not a man if you don't buy it. They're not my kids.
You know, my daddy, shut up. So this is my thing, this is my take from it. Morally, it would have been nice. It would have. But the story goes, his son asked him for lunch because his mom don't feed him. That's her 4th kid. We have to be accountable as human beings at some point. If they were married before, I can see that. And also, my thing is, women set the standard. My great-grandmother always taught me, if you meet a woman with kids, you have to accept what's come with her. That's real. We're not going to look past that. But at the same time, she didn't set the standard of him having to do certain things for the other kids because obviously he's not accustomed to doing it. Not even a little bit. So my take from it is that she is wrong for how she went about it. She could have easily asked or talked about how he brings other kids food. I'm bringing his kid food, not the other kids, but how she went to try to expose him. You take the food he brought, throw it down on the ground, and you're talking about he getting
mental issues.
Yeah, you're throwing the food down on the ground, destroying the food for your kid to eat. Now all of them is hungry, and you're saying that you don't get your food stamps till the 11th. But it just seems like you're not rationing out your money, your food stamps. You're not organized and structured enough to have all these kids. That's just what it sounds like. And if he is obligated to bring other kids food, then you got to split that bill with him because it's a bill you guys both have.
Coochie control. It's gotta be coochie control.
And man, I'm telling you, like, he's pulling up every day. Everybody, it's just McDonald's. Yeah, but think about bringing your kid lunch every day.
What if he ain't got the money? Like, what if he's living paycheck to paycheck? Nobody thinks about the dad.
That's what I'm saying. The dad's working
like,
it too.
No one ever thinks about the dad, and that's my issue. You know, we can't get assistance. You can't get nothing, but, you know, you're expected to put out. That's why I told one of my caseworkers, like, hey, well, how you maintain? I breathe air like everybody else, you know. They took my shit up, too. They said, hey, charge him more.
So you're a smart Negro.
He's a smart mouth.
You're going up.
No, seriously, but I don't like how it was displayed, you know, that he was any of the issue. You know, what he was really doing for his kid. Like, literally, what if I got $10 and my kid's hungry? Do I starve him because your kids ain't gonna eat, or do I make sure my son eats? Like, having your own flesh and blood alive needing you is much different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that, you know, I tell people all the time, men aren't maternally connected to kids. That's why you have to applaud a dad who tries. Because men are not connected. Like, we don't birth the baby, we don't carry the baby. We're really getting to know a stranger, and that's just being honest. Like, the baby don't even need the dad for months, you know? Like, you can still be there, of course, but, you know what I'm saying? You have to give the man kudos who wants to be in a kid's life and get to know a kid. So, damn if you do, damn if you don't. The man don't take his kid nothing to eat because he might not have it, then it's an issue. If you do take your kid something, now he got to bring everybody something. I seen a lot of women actually saying she was wrong. So it's kind of the first time I seen where I seen some solid women like, nah, she was out of pocket. There was a couple that was like, oh, he's not a man. And of course the internet is all gonna go down. But I seen a lot of women that were actually being very supportive of him being a father, trying to be a father, and then also saying that she's wrong for how she's going about it. Like, of course you can talk to him, but how you're going about it is wrong. So I just think all in all, it's messed up because as a father and as a man, you're trying your best, and that might be his best.
and you don't know that. And that's very unfortunate. And she just made herself look like a fool. And like she can't take care of all the kids she got. She need to close her legs. But that's another story, man.
I was saying that's another story.